Okay, today we're going to talk about what are Drummy tiles, or the technical term for it is a de-laminated tile. So a Drummy tile is basically when the tile has separated from the substrate. Basically, to identify a Drummy tile, so you can hear when I tap over here that the tile sounds quite solid, and as I work my way into the corner, you can hear those tiles are quite hollow sounding, quite drummy, and that is a sure sign that you have a Drummy tile. So if you're at home and you don't have a big tapping stick like myself and you're looking to find out if you've got Drummy tiles, a good way to check is just to grab a screwdriver if you've got one around and just have a tap of your tiles. If you hear that really hollow sound, it means the tile is delaminated. Another thing you can use to check is to bounce a golf ball on the tiles. That'll really clearly show up whether the tile is Drummy or not. Another sign to look out for is missing grout. If you do notice bits of missing grout, or you start to notice cracks in your grout like this, that's often a sure sign that the tiles are Drummy and will need to be fixed. So what causes Drummy tiles? So the main thing that causes Drummy tiles is a lack of expansion. It was only recently really that it became common practice for tilers to start actually putting expansion lines in through a tiled floor. And then in the older homes, or the homes that don't have expansion joints, basically what that creates is pressure. So as the house shifts, as the house expands, those tiles need to be able to move as well, and they need room for expansion. Now, if they don't have that expansion, pressure starts to build, and then what that can do is it can actually cause the tile to pop free of the substrate, which is what we can see here. That tile has popped free from the substrate, and that's why it sounds Drummy. Now, there are a few other reasons that tiles can become Drummy. It's not always down to a lack of expansion joints being installed. It can be down to poor installation, so that can be poor preparation of the slab, incorrect adhesive used, or it could be that they've let the adhesive dry too long before actually laying the tiles. All of those things can lead to an adhesion issue that, you know, when it comes under the slightest bit of pressure or duress, the tile can actually delaminate because there was never a proper adhesion in the first place. If you're looking at outdoor areas, it can also occur where moisture has gotten in underneath the tiles due to improper sealing, or just over time moisture has gotten in, and that can actually cause the adhesive to break down, and often that can create a Drummy tile as well. So the good news is that with our injection system, we can fix all different kinds of Drummy tiles regardless of what's actually caused it in the first place. Okay, so the big question is, I've got Drummy tiles, what are my options? So traditionally, people would have told you that you have to rip up all the tiles and start again. So that involves removing all the tiles, cleaning the slab, purchasing new tiles and installing them again from scratch. Very expensive, massively time consuming and a huge headache. So luckily for you, we've got a better option, and that is tile injection. Tile injection just involves re-gluing the Drummy tiles themselves without the need to rip up the tiles completely and start again.